Hello my gringos. In today's video I'm going to be walking you through some stretches that you can do if you're going to be doing bench press, shoulder press or any type of pressing movements. Without any further ado, let's begin. I normally start by doing some arm swings, so pretty much just swinging your arms like this. One, and I do it for sets of 5. Do 5, and then I will, rather than swinging straight back, this time swing outwards. Again, keeping it nice and low. Then I put my arms together, and almost as if I'm doing a full clap, I'm going all the way back. Yep, then I'm coming up the top and doing the exact same opening, but just with my shoulders this time, rather than my chest. Like that. Then I come over the top, as if I'm going to pray. 3, 4, 5. Then I do a full. So this is me going all the way down and all the way up like that. And then I go back to praying. Back over the shoulders. Then down to the chest. Then I come down a little bit lower. And then I come once again, nice and back low, swing my arms back. Okay, that's how I run my shoulders. Already said start the shoulder warm up, and then I'll do a quick 10 of these to work the rotator cuff, get nice and lubricated. And then I do circles, arm circles. I don't really count these, it's very easy though, you just do this basically, and you can increase the size, change the rotation, and then decrease the size as well. Then I like to just swing my arms around a little bit to shake out after doing such a quite intense stretch. Then I like to work my back, so I do some back swings. I don't actually know the names for any of these movements, but this is just what I do and it works for me. Always prevents injury. Then I do my lower back by doing hip circles. Now I know I said this is for pressing, but oftentimes when you're doing heavy weights, you are working your back at the same time. And I promise you, you will be working your lower back if you're doing bench and driving from the legs, or shoulder press and the arch in the back. You'll be working that back at some point, so why not try and prevent injury by just stretching it out. Then I go on to exercise my wrists, because when you're pressing, you're locking your wrists out like that with a heavy weight over the top. And I promise you that if you're not feeling it now, as you get older you will. Because you sit there all day typing away at the computer, and then you come in the gym and expect to load a load of weights onto your wrists. Not going to happen. You're going to injure yourself. So we always incorporate some quick movements with the wrist in there. Again, it's just really flexations, almost like wrist curls, you know, reverse wrist curls. I'm just ensuring that my wrists are nice and warmed up. And then I do some triceps, so just tricep push downs but without any weight. Get the triceps warmed up. And then same thing with biceps. And you may be thinking, what are you doing biceps? It's a pushing day. Well, you do have other muscle groups around there. It's warming up your elbow as well. It's warming up your forearm. You can't tell me you don't use your forearm or elbow when you push. And last but not least, this is a bit of a silly one, but it's something I started doing in boxing. I like to swing my arms across my body, and it really opens up my lats. Like doing this, I feel such a pull on my back in a positive way. So what I'm doing here is I'm essentially reaching all the way around, swinging my arm across my body, then the other way, then I'm swinging over the top, like a miner would, I guess, and then coming down, like that. Very easy to do, you know, very easy stretch to do, but I love it. And then just like that, my body's ready to go. I can now go and probably get a PB just off this stretching alone. I of course do stretch between my sets as well. So that's just my warm-up stretch really to get myself prepared. But of course, as I'm exercising, I will notice that perhaps maybe my wrist feels a bit tight, and then I'll focus on performing some more wrist stretches. I might notice that my tricep feels tight, and I'll do some more tricep focused exercises. Maybe it's my traps and I have to do some circles. There's a whole variety of movements you can do to stretch out your body depending upon how you need it. But doing something like this at the beginning of your workout, it takes 5 minutes and it just ensures that you are stretching out your body in a dynamic way that will prevent injury. Because if you're doing static stretches, you will injure yourself. You're just elongating the muscle, making yourself weaker. When you do these types of dynamic stretches, you're pumping yourself up, getting yourself ready to go. And that's exactly what you need to do if you're going to be doing some heavy pressing. So, without any further ado, sorry about that, the video cut out. I was pretty much just going to say, that's everything. that's all I was going to say anyway. So, I hope you enjoyed the little quick stretching routine that I do. Maybe incorporate some of those yourself, you know. They're all quite silly ones, you know. It's a lot of just grand movements that involve crazy motion, but it works. I haven't been injured yet. I have been injured, but not due to pressing. So I would also recommend that you guys incorporate this into your routines. So that being said, that's everything for today. I'll wrap it up and see you guys tomorrow. Hasta luego.